Have you ever wondered what people are really thinking? The answer often lies not in their words, but in their body language. Welcome to the art of reading minds. Imagine you're sitting across from someone at a cafe. Their words say one thing, but their crossed arms, averted gaze, and tense posture tell a different story. This is the power of body language. It's a silent orchestra, playing a symphony of emotions and intentions that often go unnoticed. Why is reading body language so essential, you might ask? Well, it's because it provides a deeper understanding of the person before you. It's like having a magnifying glass to examine the hidden layers of their thoughts and emotions. Whether you're a business negotiator, a psychologist, or just an everyday person, this ability can be invaluable. So are you ready to uncover the hidden messages all around you? Understanding body language can be your secret tool to decode people's thoughts and feelings. Let's dive into this fascinating world. But how can body language reveal what's going on in someone's mind? Well, it all boils down to the science of our brains and bodies. You see, our thoughts and feelings aren't just abstract concepts floating around in our minds. They are deeply rooted in our biology, intricately connected to our physical selves. Our brains are constantly sending signals to our bodies, instructing them on how to behave. When we're nervous, our palms might sweat, or our hearts might race. When we're happy, we might find ourselves smiling or laughing without even realizing it. These physical reactions are our body's way of expressing what's happening inside our minds. Just as our brains send signals to our bodies send signals back. These signals can be seen in our posture, our gestures, and even the micro-expressions on our faces. By learning how to interpret these signals, we can gain insights into someone's thoughts and feelings. So, with science on our side, we can start to decode these physical cues and understand the thoughts behind them. Now, what are the key points to remember when reading body language? The first and most crucial point to keep in mind is to maintain an open mind. Do not rush to conclusions based on a single gesture or expression. Body language is complex and often open to interpretation, so it's essential to remain objective and patient. Secondly, remember to pay attention to clusters of body language cues. Just as a single word can't tell a whole story, a single body movement isn't enough to reveal someone's thoughts or feelings. Look for combinations of gestures, facial expressions, and posture that together communicate a coherent message. Lastly, always consider the context. Body language varies greatly depending on the situation and the individual's cultural background. The same gesture can have different meanings in different contexts or cultures, so it's essential to take these factors into account. Remember these pointers, and you'll be on your way to understanding people better than ever before. But how can we apply this knowledge in real-life situations? Let's delve into a few practical examples. Imagine you're at a job interview. If the interviewer has their arms crossed, they might be feeling defensive or closed off. But if they're leaning in or nodding, it's a sign they're interested in what you're saying. Now picture yourself at a social gathering. A person who's genuinely happy to see you will have open body language, such as uncrossed arms and legs, and they'll face you directly. And what about romantic dates? It's all about the eyes here. If your date maintains eye contact, it's a good sign they're interested. But if they're looking away often, they might be feeling uncomfortable or disinterested. So, armed with this knowledge, you're now ready to step into the world and truly understand what people are thinking. Remember, the ability to read body language is a skill, and like any skill, it can be honed and improved with practice.